Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We're back on Beaver Creek, and I did back-to-back episodes. So if you remember, in the last episode we were seeding, and also we were feeding animals. And so after I got finished with it, I stopped the game, went out, and I went to this mod that I'm using right here. And what I realized after I finished recording that episode is that this is a mod. I don't have lucerne on this seeder. So when I finished the episode, I jumped out, I went to this mod, and I remodded it. And it now does lucerne. So if we bring up here the lucerne, there's lucerne right there. And there's the icon in the lower right hand corner where it says lucerne, and you see the icon. And so if we go into here, there's lucerne right there. That's the icon for lucerne. And then there's this over here, which I'm not sure, but I think this might be lucerne protein silage. I'm not entirely sure though, because we do have protein silage on here someplace. So anyway, there you go. So now we do have lucerne. I just didn't have my mod set up for it. In the meantime though, I'm thinking that, let me take a look. We don't have any potatoes. There are no potatoes here. There are none. So I'm thinking that maybe I should plant some. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this small field here, is plant potatoes. And what I need to do though is I need to get my truck over here because I'm going to need some seed. So let's grab that and head out to the field with some seed. Gonna be heading up north here. So anyway, we got the lucerne figured out. It was just my issue. I didn't know what icon was for lucerne when I was looking at the icons. What I'm talking about is this up here. I didn't know which one was the icon for lucerne, and then I got to thinking that when I ran through the seeder, well, why can't I seed it? And after I finished the episode where I had a minute to think about it, I thought, oh, I don't think I've actually modded that seeder to do lucerne. And that was the case. So we're all set to go now. We got her figured out. Alright, so I don't think I need fertilizer, but let's just run over here. Okay, so this is ready to go. Let's get this thing spread out here. And I got it on sugar beets. I don't want it on sugar beets. I wanted it on beets. No, beets. Potatoes. 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 Where are the potatoes? What? Did I go buy it? I bet I did. Probably went buy it 3 times. Potatoes. There they are. Alright, so let's just do it. I'm just going to do it manually. What the heck? We'll get it done. We'll get her done. Whoa, got a little bit of hill to climb here. Went pretty fast downhill. That's the way of the world, though, isn't it? Downhill's always easier. So anyway, I do need the potatoes for the pig food and stuff. And the lucerne, I do have some lucerne in the silo from when you first purchased the map here. So that'll get me by, I think, until I can plant some. Lucerne, again, is it's alfalfa is what it is. So it's like a grass. Well, it is a grass. It's alfalfa grass. But anyway, I'll go ahead and plant some of that. You don't have to replant it because it's like a grass. So I'll plant it on one of the smaller fields probably, and maybe do a couple of harvests of it. And then we'll plow it under and grow something else. The the way you harvest lucerne is going to be, and I was wondering why there was the forage harvester. Oh, I just ran out of poopla. You use the forage harvester is what you do. And you mow it. There's a mower to the forage harvester. I'm not sure if I actually have one. There's the forage harvester here. We have a modded one that I use over here. And then you would use, let's see if I even have one. You would use something like this right here. It's like a mower. And let's see what I've got over here. This is the only one I have. I'm going to have to buy, I've got these two modded ones for that, but I'm going to have to buy one of those if I don't have one. And I may not. I may have sold it. Let's go to the garage and see what I've got. Yeah, if I had one, which I probably did, I probably sold it. So I'm going to have to buy one eventually. Let's go back to the shop. Let's go back into the headers. And let's see what we've got here. The crone, 6.2 meters. So the crone's a little bit bigger. We'll go ahead and get that one. Buy that. We're going to need it eventually. And then we'll just leave it for now. Let me get my truck, fill this guy back up. We almost made it to the end of the field with this guy. Almost. Look at those tires sunk into the ground on that cedar. That's funny right there, tell you what. Alright, let's get into the cedar. Fill this thing up again. I don't need the fertilizer for now. Pull this guy off the field. Get back in that cedar. Tractor doesn't turn this thing very well. Alright, let's spread this thing out here. Oh, what's happening? Damn it. It switched over to sugar beets. Son of a gun. Oh, man. Well, let's see if we can plant over it. Hopefully. Hopefully we can. Darn it all. Yeah, see if we can squeeze by this truck here. Finish this field out. All right, we're done. Okay, so we got our 3 fields done here, and let's take a look at the fertilizing process. All right. Do that. Okay, so this one is on the last stage of fertilization, 6. How that happened, I don't know, but there you go. The other 2 are on the second stage, and we're just waiting for... Oh, wow. This one's getting close to ready to harvest. Okay, I think I can probably do... Let's grab our fertilizer and see if we can finish up the fertilization on those 2 fields. I didn't realize they were that close to being harvested. Wow. These fields ripen fast. I just seeded that. That's odd. And I need to get back to the animals. I didn't finish feeding them. When the episode last I left off, if you remember, I was putting straw in with the pigs and the cattle. And so I need to finish what I was doing there. I haven't fed the pigs yet. The cattle may need something. I can't recall. Let's put this guy in this barn over here, maybe. Or someplace along in here. Whoa! Slap the binders on. That thing didn't want to stop. Okay, so let's see here. We need to get... oh, wait a minute. I borrowed a tractor. Which tractor did I borrow? Where's the tractor I borrowed? It was for this. Because I didn't have a tractor for the seeder. Okay, this is the one that I borrowed from the fertilizer spreader. So let's grab that fertilizer spreader back there. Got it. Okay. And let's go to town. Not literally. Let's go to work. Okay, so what did we say we needed? 6 was done. 5 and 1. Field number 1. Let's see if we can get field number 1. Let's see. What stage was field number 1 in? Growth stage. He's barely in the second growth stage, except for the ends here. Well, let's see if we can do it. So, did we have a course set up is the question. Field number 1. Field number 1, fertilizer, we did have. So let's set that up. And before I do that, though, let me just spread some good stuff here. for just a second and look at the map again. And yeah, it worked. Okay, so we can now go ahead. Let's do that. So it is able to do it. You have to wait until there's a growth stage. Once you fertilized once, you have to wait until there's the next growth stage before you can fertilize a second or third time. So we're gonna get up in here and where's my cursor at? Alright, there it goes. I don't know if it'll go any faster than that or not. I doubt it. No, because I got it set at 14 miles an hour and it's only doing 11. Of course, it's going uphill. That may make a difference. Alright, so let's get back to animals. I got to feed the animals. And where were we with them? Cattle need water and grass. The sheep just need water and grass. The pigs need water and corn and wheat and barley and all kind of crap. So let's see what we've got in the silage or in the silo here that we can give them. Corn, it said. Potatoes. Do we have pig feed? Total mixed rations. Silage, straw, pig food. We do have pig food. Let's start with the pig food. See what that'll do for them. Alright, we don't have very much. I don't know how long. I don't know how much it's going to take. We only have 10 pigs, thank goodness. But I don't want them dying because I didn't feed them, because they will. They'll just keel over from starvation. Poor pig sitting there trying to get water, and I don't think there is any. Come on, piggy. Alright. Now let's see what that did for us with pigs. Okay, look. That filled up everything. That filled up the corn, the wheat, the barley, the canola, the potatoes. So all we have to do is feed them mixed feed, and it fills up everything. All we have to do now is water. But I'm gonna have to get more grass for the sheep, though. So I've got to get that grass picked up on that grass field. We should probably do that right now. So let's go get this guy off the field. And grab this feller and get him on the field. Okay, grass, mow and to the silo, and start in this corner. Let it go. Let's get back to this guy. Now I do have this other tractor and trailer over here that's not being used for anything. I don't know whether to keep it or not. I'll keep the tractor, but I don't know whether I need to keep that trailer. I think that that smaller trailer was for doing the kind of thing that I'm using this dump truck for. And that's doing stuff around the farm, like feeding animals and stuff like that. Something you don't need a huge trailer for. This dump truck is a lot easier to use for me. So now let's see, I needed grass. I don't think I have any, but let me double check. I think I put it all in the silage maker. But let's just double check. Big grass. No, we have a little bit left. Let's see if that's enough to keep the... Oh, that's not going to be enough. But it'll give them something anyway. Okay, I know we have a water tank and we have that spare tractor, like I said. So let's... Actually, we have 2 spare tractors because I don't know what we're gonna... I don't tend to use a cultivator. I'm either plowing or if I'm not plowing, I just use the seeder that does the cultivating along with it. So I might be able to sell that and get rid of it. Oh wow, they didn't take very much at all. Pigs are all lining up now that they have food. You notice that? That's funny. Little pigs. They're such pigs. Little bitty piggies. Piggy poos. I love pigs. Pigs are my favorite when I was on the farm. Raising pigs are always fun. They're very caring animals. And they're cute. Pigs are cute. I'm going to park this right here. We're going to grab a tractor. Let's just grab this one. But I don't need this trailer. And find the water tank. Where's the water tank? Not in here. It's in one of these. I saw it someplace. Where did I see it? Alright, I saw the water tank. Where did I see it? Huh. I know I saw a water tank. Well, the water tank or Alright, here's how we're going to find it. We're going to go to Garage and make sure I got one. Thought I did. This is probably where I saw it, right there. And we're going to actually, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go here. This is what I wanted to do right here. Let's find our water tank, there it is, and just reset it. And that should put it right behind us here. No? Huh, there it is. I see it. Over yonder. There it is. Not very big, but probably big enough. Okay, now water. Where are we going to find the water? Where did I see the water? Right here. Now again, we've only got 10 of each animal. They shouldn't take a lot of water, so. Alright. Let's water up the sheep first. Here you go, sheep. This should keep you going for a while. Not much. Didn't take very much. More water. Right, cattle are left, and then we should be done with animals. They should be all happy and fed and watered, and everything should be. Oh, did I put straw in? I think I did. Yeah, I remember doing it. I remember doing it. Alright, everybody's happy. Let's just double check, make sure everybody's doing well. Oh shoot, there's no grass. All right. There's no grass for the cattle. I wonder if the grass guy's been here yet. Delivered us some grass. Oh, let's see if there's any grass yet. We could go look, I guess. What's he doing? Oh, I don't think it's been full yet. Now, see, here's the thing. I didn't let the grass grow as high as I think it would, so we're not getting as much grass as we got first cutting. Let's see. We got Alan Hazlitt is working the grass. Joseph Calistro is working the fertilizer. Let's put this guy away. Just gonna pull him in here. And this guy can share the tractor with the seeder, I guess. Oh, he's done. Right, let's stop him. How much fertilizer did he use? Not quite a half. Get rid of that. That's our big field. So let's run up to this field here because I think it's the next one that needs a fertilizing. So fertilizing, field 5. Field 5, there we go, right there, and it's on the other end. Okay, there he goes. And if we look at the map, make sure, okay, yeah, that one's ready to go. Well, of course, there's little spots in there. We might do that. I don't know if those little spots are going to make all that much difference. 1 is done. 5 will be done. No, wait a minute. Let me go back. That again. Yeah, it's being done. Okay, so let that go. That's done. He's picking up. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. What do we got to do next? Well, I don't know if we have anything to do now until harvest time. See how these fields are doing. This one's already 71%, this barley. Isn't that pretty? Look at that crop. Isn't that gorgeous? So, anyway. Did I have this guy doing a headland? I must have. Right. Okay, so let's take the time to kind of check some things out here. This is a seeder. That's fuel. I don't know what all of this stuff is. We're going to find out. That's fertilizer and seeds. I think this is just storage right here, if I'm not mistaken. And so we've got liquid fertilizer. We got poo-poo. Poo-poo. We've got liquid poo-poo. I don't know what this is. Why is there a difference between that? I don't know why there's 2 different kind of poo-poos there. That's diesel. I think all that stuff is storage. That's what I think. The stuff inside the barns are storage. And then we have the potato washers and the potato steamers. That is a beet pulp thing. Now we do have... I don't think we have any use for beets per se. But I think we might have a use for beet pulp. So let's grab our truck here because I think we've got beets. Let's grab some beets because I think we've got Protein, sawdust, steamed potatoes, washed potatoes, dedicated sorghum. I'm just going up the list here. Potatoes, barley compost. I don't... Sugar beets. There's sugar beets. Beet pulp. We have some beet pulp already. And some lucerne already. Interesting. Well, like I said, I don't know what we're going to do with beets themselves. Although, let me go look at the mixers. You got to watch stuff like this because there's certain things that on different maps that are changed. Okay, so beet pulp, maize, and steamed potatoes. We do need beet pulp. Right. Okay, so let's grab some beets. I thought I saw something that had to do with beet pulp. So let's grab some beets that we have. There's beet pulp, but what are... We want to get to the beets. Potatoes, sugar beets. We got a lot of sugar beets because if you remember, one of the fields that we had was sugar beets, if I'm not mistaken. No. Was it? I'm getting confused with other maps. Must have been, though, because we've got so many of them. Alright, somebody's done working. Probably this fertilizer. Fertilizer's probably done. Alright, we're going to run this over to the beet pulp making machine boo-boo. I think that's what this is over here. And... You beet pulper? Is that what you are? A beet pulper? Okay, so what's going on? There we go. I had the steering wheel turned upside down. I was pushing the wrong button. Cool. Now, let's see if that thing needs anything besides beets. Does it need water? Is that what that is there? I bet it is. I bet it needs water. Beets or cane. Beet pulp. Resources, water. It does need water. So let's grab our water tank. Which is where? Where did we put it? Right there. Probably already water still in it. Let's put what little bit of water's in there and then we'll go get some more if we need it. Whoop. Alright, why do I not hit the trigger there? What's happening that I'm not hitting the water trigger? Now, I do know that Stevie has his own version of the Coat Universal Pack in here. I wonder if this is going to take something from that pack, because I'm not finding a trigger for the water with this trailer. I'm not seeing a trigger. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take a look at what we've got. And let's see here. Where's that at? Did I miss it? Did I not see it? Why do I have that in there? This is not Maverick. I'm going to have to check why I put that in there. I don't think I put it in on purpose. I think I left it in from a different playthrough. Okay, I don't see the Coat Universal pack. Why am I not seeing it? Okay, sales, tractors. Am I just blind? Cat. Cultivators. That's got to go. I don't need it in there. There may be something in that that interferes with something else, so I don't want it in there. But I don't see... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I did have that... when you download this map, it comes with that pack, a special pack. I'm wondering if I didn't include it in the actual mod list. So I'll have to check that. And I don't need it right this moment. I can do that in between now and the next episode. In the meantime, let's continue looking around, seeing what I need to do here. Let's see if that water thing will work with any of this other stuff. Where did I put that water tanker? Because if that's the case, I may not need this tank if I'm going to need the coat system anyway for other things. There's water there. Let's check that. See if this thing will work for that. Yeah, no trigger. So that's probably the case. I think we need that other mod. Let's run over here and see. This is probably the same thing. Let's just try this over here. Yeah, no trigger here either. That's probably the case. Double check. Yeah, none of the normal key bindings work there. Okay, so that's fine. Fine and dandy, dandy and fine. So in between now and the next episode, I'll bring that in, make sure I put it in. I know I got it because it comes with the map, and I guess I just didn't put it in to the mod folder, so we'll check on that. Let's get him off the field. This guy off the field. And I'm not entirely sure if I need to finish up this field over here. Just that little bit that we saw. Let me make sure where it's at. It's on the two ends. Well, if I go right through... Now let's see. We got a little bit of fertilizer left in here. It'll be right on these ends here. Let's do that. That should take care of it. Then we can say that it's all done. I like this spreader, but it's very slow. Most of the time it doesn't matter, does it? Alright, as soon as it's done, we'll take a look. Let's look. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so that caught it. Alright, that caught it. Let's do the one on the other end. There's one right in the center here, though. And then we'll run over to this end over here. Like I said, that little bit, I don't know how much difference it's going to make in yield. Alright, let's see. That's pretty much got it whipped out. I missed the one just below the 6, but who cares? It's one little patch. Let's get this guy back to the barn. I missed a couple patches on that field. Just very slim. I don't know if you can tell. Right there's one of them. And we're just going to park this over here. Oh. Yeah, he didn't even get a full load, so I need to actually let this stuff grow a little bit longer before I cut it. That's okay. You know what? I'm thinking that we can use that field for lucerne. Because if you look, it's a regular field. This is a regular field. This is not just grass out here. This is a regular seedable field. I think I can plow this up and plant it in lucerne. So let's get some grass going. We'll get 2 or 3 cuttings of grass out of here, and we'll swap over to lucerne. And do that. I think I can do that. Let's make sure we got everybody put away here. This guy doesn't need to be out here. Let's see, we got some beet pulp there. Animals are taken care of. Just trying to think things through here. No, we need grass, so we're waiting on that grass guy because I don't think there's any grass in here. I don't think so. And here he is. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we've got grass coming in that we can give to the cattle as soon as this guy dumps it. Let's get in behind him there. And this will take care of the animals. They'll be all done, happy and fat and all that kind of stuff. Fat and happy and sassy and all kind of stuff. Alright. There it was. Grass right there. Let's get it. And we're going to take this over to the cattle, and I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.